A major update on Victor Wembanyama's injury. We have new news coming out on the rehabilitation of Victor Wembanyama and how that is going so far. We're going to break it down here on Spurs Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys take a spur of the moment to get every Spurs moment by hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss all the great content that me, Josh, and Brian have for you. And it's still March Madness time, guys. We still have the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, Final Four, and the National Championship. You can win some money here with Hot Takes. We are kicking off a March Madness bracket for the channel. We have partnered with the Hot Takes app and other digest channels for this event. It is completely free to sign up. Just download the Hot Takes app, find the digest group to join the competition. This is really exciting as there are over $25,000 in prizes to be won. And since there are a much smaller pool of people participating, there is a real chance in winning big compared to other bracket challenges out there. Check out the link below or scan the QR code to download the app. And make sure you use the promo code DIGEST in all caps to get exclusive perks when signing up. Again, this is completely free to sign up and you have a serious chance to win big. And if there is any trouble, reach out to us with the email down below and we are really excited to see you in this March Madness pool. We've got some great matchups. We still got Cooper Flagg in the tournament. We've still got a lot of great players that are going to be lottery picks, one of which are going to be coming to us with the Spurs. So we've got a lot of still things to watch for, and why don't you go win some money while you're at it? Go get there with Hot Takes, link in the description. But major update on Victor Wembanyama's potential return. New injury update. We got Wemby. Obviously, he's been out. He's been missing home games because he's been worrying, getting his surgery done, so we haven't seen him late on the bench, and the French national coach has provided some insight on that. He spoke on Victor Wembanyama. He said he is motivated to be a part of the team. This is talking about the EuroBasket team for the 2025 EuroBasket tournament. And we will make a decision when the time is right, but he feels good. Everything is going well in his rehabilitation. And how could you not be excited? Obviously, if he's looking to play in the EuroBasket 2025 tournament, that means he's going to be on track to play in the NBA season for the San Antonio Spurs. They would not give him the okay to play there if he wasn't already going to be healthy enough to play in the NBA this season. So we've got Victor Wembanyama. He underwent surgery to address the deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder that sidelined him for the remainder of the season on February 20th. Which explains his recent absences, of course. And while the Spurs remain optimistic, we get to see and we hope for the same summer EuroBasket 2025 tournament. We hope we get to see this guy. The more he plays basketball, the better he gets. Every dribble, he gets better because he is just that kind of athlete and that kind of player. So according to the French journalist, Victor Wembanyama underwent surgery to address that in his right shoulder. French national coach confirmed that on Thursday after EuroBasketball 25 group stage draw. So the surgery has happened. They've diagnosed a problem clearly. They were able to go in there and try to repair that problem, and all signs are pointing to good things. You don't hear that bad things come out usually this early in it, but they're good things. What's good things? Victor Wembanyama, it looks like he is on a great path to success. And then the France national team joins 23 others that qualified for the tournament in the group stage draw, which took place on Thursday in Group D alongside Poland, host nation, Slovenia, Ireland, Belgium, Israel. Cool. That's great. EuroBasketball is great, and the EuroBasket's great. It's going to be great to see Victor Wembanyama still get into a rhythm before, and this is going to be key. So this tournament here is going to help him get in shape because obviously he doesn't have this last part of the season to where he gets his regular, playing into February, late February, obviously March and April, and then getting ready for the season. He has his off time, but this is going to help him get ready for the NBA season. We've seen a lot with Olympic guys when you go on that Olympic run, they're staying in shape throughout the off season. They're not going to wherever, they're going to Turks and wherever they go. they don't have to do, they're actually going and playing basketball. So you see a lot of them. We're seeing Ant have his best season, and that's because he was able to play basketball all throughout the summer and then goes into the league like he is right now. And Victor Wembanyama is going to have the chance to do that with the EuroBasket 2025, and with that, he's going to show how healthy he really is. I'm excited to see that. One of Wemby's teammates in particular enjoyed how things shook out. We can do it. Jeremy Sochan, shout out to him. He is Polish, so he's going to be playing with Poland. Great group, can't wait. Victor, get ready. He's already going after it. And he believes that Victor Wembanyama is going to be healthy too. He wants him to be healthy because why not go against the best if you're going to be playing about that? But the EuroBasket is set from August 27th to September 14th. The NBA season typically starts at the late October. I don't know the exact date at this point, but it's going to be mid to late October. So he's going to have that time, and then he's going to get right into training camp time. He's going to get himself into a rhythm, and the Spurs remain optimistic that he will be able to play once that rolls around, but will take appropriate caution with his recovery to ensure he isn't rushed. And we know the Spurs don't like to actually do anything that's going to rush anybody, but let's just see what Victor Wembanyama, again, this was obviously, we know his stats, but we haven't seen it in a minute just because we haven't thought about Victor Wembanyama on the court. 24, 11, and 4 with 4 blocks of steal. He was walking towards Defensive Player of the Year. Now, most likely will be Draymond Green unless something else changes. But 47.6, close to 48% from the floor and 35% from 3. This is a guy who is 7'4 to 7'6, 7'7, depending on who you talk to. He is anywhere from 7'3 to 7'7 on a given day, whatever, depends on what shoes he wears or whatever he wears. But Victor Wembanyama, it's great to be able to talk about this guy again in a positive light, because obviously the last time we really were talking about him was the injury. But until then, the Spurs will keep moving along with their 2024-2025 campaign. They'll be missing him the entire time. Keldon Johnson saying we can't wait to have him back, to see him smiling on the side. And, I mean, how could you not want him back? I mean, look at... It's there for a reason. He is a superstar for a reason. He is a top 10 basketball player in the entire world, and it's only going to go up from here. He is arguably the most impactful player night to night in the league. He's up there with Jokic. He's up there with Luka. He's up there with Shea, up there with Giannis, and it's because of the effort on the defensive end and the offensive end that this guy can bring for the San Antonio Spurs. And you couldn't be more happy to see some good energy and some good vibes coming from him. We see Pop, he's ahead of schedule. Somewhere people are at 5 months, where people would typically be at 9 months, he's at 5 months. So we see him trending towards at least being in the Spurs operation next year, regardless if it's helping pick the other coach, if it's Bud, if it's Becky Hammond, whomever it is, Monty Williams, or if it's just Gregg Popovich being in a situation where he's back on the sideline. Whatever the case may be, we get him back in the organization. We get Victor Wembanyama back and fully healthy, ready to play basketball and get to even more elite status than he already is. De'Aaron Fox taking care of that finger injury, that's going to be perfectly fine going into the season. We're going to have our full arsenal of players. This offseason, we're going to have the ability to either trade somebody or just keep what we got, which I'm fine with just keeping what we got. Roll. Hopefully Colin Knipp will get to us. Obviously, we want Cooper Flagg. If we get the number 1 pick, we're going to go bananas. But if we can just get a shooter, a wing shooter who can play some defense on the side, that would be perfect for this roster and perfect for this team. So I'm excited to see what happens with the San Antonio Spurs, but the news on Victor Wembanyama puts a little bit of a smile on our faces for what has been a bleak second half of the season past the All-Star break, knowing the injuries that we've had to overcome. But let me know in the comments if you're excited as I am on the Victor Wembanyama news. What do you think is going to be going forward? Do you think he's actually going to play the EuroBasket 25 tournament, or do you think he's actually going to sit out for that? Let me know what you guys think. But this has been Spurs Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll be seeing all of you guys very soon.